such an honor. I'd like to thank the Academy. There's an Academy, right?
The one and only, Shinya is your main duelist, your go-to fighter, and the front line of any fight. Shinya gives off a boisterous personality and abilities to boot. He provides the team with an advantage in style.
Let me show you how it's done!
Shinya's hero item, the Quicksilver, is a 2-in-1 sword and shield that, despite being a knife in a gunfight, provides some great tech in playing the character.
2-in-1, baby!
By holding down trigger when holding the sword, the blade drops to the handle and makes a small shield that has infinite HP. Due to its small size and duration, you may want to hold it up in front of your face, as your enemies will most likely be attempting to shoot you there. By blocking this though, you gain the advantage in the fight. But using this technique requires the right gun to ensure you don't go down spraying everywhere. Personally, I don't use this tactic too much, but if you dare try, the best gun to use would be the Renegade, as its zero recoil nature allows for the easy spray downs in the heat of a fight.
Did you not see the sword?
Shinya's Jolt ability is basically a teleport in this state of the game. It's a get out of jail free card for any situation. You can use it to take fights and dash away. But the best Shinya players also use it for the opposite. If in the right situation, the Jolt can be used to dash into enemies, catching them off guard and gaining the advantage. Personally, my best tip for this is to bank this ability to call upon it later, and always make sure that you have one at the ready.
Now this is more my speed!
The Flare Up ability is your standard initiation flash. Sporting an egregiously unfair effect range and quick speeds, this ability is your go-to for initiating fights and wiping the floor with your enemy. The Flare Up can be used around corners, and by twisting your hand, it can change the depth of the angle, allowing for some insane flash spots. The Flare Up ensures that you have the winning advantage in any fight. A strategy used by notable players such as Mummick and myself, called the Flash and Dash, is a strategy used to gain an unpredictable angle and can create unique opportunities for your team. To accomplish this, follow its namesake by keeping a Jolt banked in your ability hand, and then light up the sky. Afterwards, dash into your enemy and gun them down while they're blind to secure the win.
Let's show them how the pros do it!
Shinya's ultimate, the Hyper Instinct, applies a speed boost for a certain duration that grows with each kill. This ability is most commonly used to either scout or entry a site with extreme precision. I love this ability, as it allows you to run around your opponents and take multiple angles with lightning speed. Ultimately, this ability can be used to push players out, scare enemies into being more cautious and playing slower, allowing for easy space, or just to run around the map and literally destroy. But combined with his full kit, Shinya makes for a nasty opponent, and when played correctly, he's unstoppable.
And so ends another dazzling adventure in the chronicles of Shinya!
On pistol round, I like to buy 2 dashes and a light shield. This is to gain a competitive edge in pistol fights, especially since your rookie is already a more than sufficient weapon. If I win that round, then I buy a Hellhound and Heavy Shield, and I always top off my abilities when I can. If I lose, then I stick with the Cyclone and try my best to win the round. In a competitive setting, your teammates will often buy you guns if you're properly doing your job as a duelist, and top fragging. For when your game is going smoothly, I recommend that you should stick with the Falcon, as the less recoil can aid you in pushing for your team, and allows for easier aim duels when playing aggressively. If your game is not going as you hoped, you can save your credits by either buying light armor or nothing at all and doing your best, grinding kills, and getting as much money as you can for the next round. And once more, if things are going great, I challenge you to use one of 3 of these guns, either the Predator, Monarch, or Nemesis. Using these will fine-tune your aim and train your trigger discipline to a T. On defense, the map is yours. Shinya's unmatched speed and freedom of abilities allows him to hold a ton of points at rapid paces. Usually, you'll want to hang around mid and move between sites to keep your team and sites secure. It is necessary that you play aggressive while still being on defense. The attackers are eventually going to pick a site and you need to keep them off. Essentially, your job is to take the gunfights that the enemy dares to take and win. It's okay if you die, but make sure you go out in the most valuable way possible, by giving your team information and taking 1 or 2 out on your way. On attack, you need to play aggressive. There's nothing else to it. Honestly, if you're not the first person on site, then you're not doing your job correctly. Your kit is made for taking fights and winning duels. You need to keep your momentum and just destroy anyone else on site. And really, the best thing you could do for yourself and your team is to have fun. The best part about this character is the freedom. Take advantage of Shinya's speed and overpowered kit, and once again, destroy it.
I just wanna know, can you drop a hook?
I just wanna know, can you drop a hook?
And that's that. This has been your guide to Shinya. Although before I go, I'd like to share one more thing with you. Personally, my biggest issue is my mentality. When I start doubting myself, I play bad. The best thing you could do for yourself in that situation is in the buy phase, you could take a deep breath and recenter. Each round is going to be different, and if you take that in stride, you can turn the tides of the game and end up on top. Good luck. Crescendo out.
Thanks, and be sure to subscribe to my channel.